Noon, EquinEdge Fairgrounds, December 29th. Just a few more days till the new year. Happy New Year. We will be back with you on Wednesday. New Year's Day card at Fairgrounds. But a couple stakes today. 8 race card. We're back off the turf. We have a couple nice winners, and we'll start with the first one here. That Smoking Wicked had one last out and had faced both the one and the two TDZ Hint of Power and Viola Magic with Jose Ortiz. Smoking Wicked ended up getting up, off the pace here at a favorite and, showed up as just a massive that Louisiana Juvenile at 84 SOR. So Smoking Wicked going to be tough here, but I do think Viola Magic, you're going to get a good price. Have a small pick three play here, $6. I think Jose has a shot even in the last versus Secret Faith. But, I think here, Smoking Wicked beat both of them last out. I think it looks to repeat the effort, should have some speed. But if we jump to Viola Magic, he adds blinkers here for Jose, which Steve maybe wanting to get some more speed here. So, there does look to be some pace that might set up for Smoking Wicked. But Viola Magic, big GSR, two back, was able to kind of stalk off the pace, and nearly won in that 78. And then ran an okay effort last out versus, similar company here with Smoking Wicked and the one TDZ Hint of Power. So, not a crazy investment, but if you can get around one of these favorites here, we'll get a little bit of value on our money. But, if we go to the next, it's a maiden special. I do think She's a Swede has a shot on the front end for Kenny McPeak. Brian Hernandez rides, could get loose in a paceless race. I believe this was carded for the turf, so they're off the turf and on the dirt here. Shows up, going to be pace of the race. I think could be dangerous on the front end. Adds Lasix for the first time. The players here, the 9 and 14, though, you can see that on the E morning line. The 9 horse for Brad Cox Calmity. Second time out, could improve flow rides, going to be a favorite probably on the 4 to 5 E morning line as they move over. Was looking for the main track here. You can see that on GSR Plus. They get it. Going to be a great spot for the 9 to break its maiden potentially. So this does potentially look chalky, but again, not a big investment. So see if we can beat one of these favorites. The 14, Nana Grace, has shown a lot of effort in her first two efforts in a 52 and a 56 in large fields, and ships in here to Fairgrounds and is for sure going to be a player. Last out at Oaklawn Park, ran a respectable third, right? And, kind of evenly ran an okay race, but, that was tougher than here. So gets kind of a drop in SOR of 4 points out of that 56 into a 52. Has hit the board in both tries, going to have an outside kind of post to kind of sit the trip. Again, the 4 going to set the pace. So, just 3 deep here at 4, 9, 14. And then in the last, the stakes race kind of the day, I would say Secret Faith here shows up, and she did not win last out. She ran just a huge race and, just missed. And, does she bounce off that effort? Maybe. I mean, I think she's going to be tough here. I think this is only a 2-horse race, but do not leave out Mischief Princess. I think if you're playing this last race, whether you're playing horizontals or verticals, Jose rides for Steve, 1-2 back, and they, Steve and Jose at 34%. Steve leading the meet and wins, and Jose the same from a jockey perspective. So she won by 10 lengths, 2 backs. So she's impressive. Has a nice work back here on the 16th here. I watched this, worked really well, just put her workmate away. Really didn't have a shot. So a little bit sneaky, I think, for Secret Faith. We'll probably get the Jose money that flows in, but I think everybody going to be on Secret Faith here. So, again, not an expensive ticket, kind of a cheap play. I also like the trifecta here in the last race, the 1-7 or 1-7 or 3-4-5. It's just a $3 play, very cheap. But if you can get the one on top here, even in the try, you might have a little bit of value here with these kind of prices to run into third. But not big investment today. Okay, card was off the turf. We will be back on New Year's Day. Hope everybody has a good New Year's Eve. Be safe. Have a good end of the year, and I will see you in 2025.